Hey, welcome back to Delilah's Spiritual Spot. I'm Delilah Rose, and let's get into your daily vibrational reading. I plan on coming to you each and every day with one of these readings, so please enjoy. Also, I am not going to date them. I will place a topic in there because I think it's important that whenever you hear this message, that's when you need to listen to it. If you're listening to this on Spotify, you can see the video. You can head over to my YouTube channel so you can see the cards being drawn. We need to work on our base chakra, guys. So our root chakra here is very important to us at this time. And I am going to reset that root chakra now. So you're going to hear a bell. So please allow for the tone. So just tuning our root chakra because our base chakra is important at this time. And let's get on with our reading here. So this tells me that many of us are not feeling grounded, right? We are feeling off kilter, which is perfectly normal. This happens to all of us at different times, but it's very important. At the bottom of this deck here, we have patience and planning, and maybe whatever we're trying to manifest is not coming to fruition, and this is why we're feeling off kilter. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune with the devil that came out there, and I'm going to leave that like that because I think that's important. It goes why we're feeling off kilter. Many of us are experiencing bad habits again or practicing bad habits, over drinking, overindulging in food, not getting enough exercise, not meditating, so forth and so forth. What is your devil? What is it that's holding you back? Is why we need to dive deep into ourselves. I love to journal. I'm not always good at it because I am human. But if you can somehow write down what you're feeling or use something so that you can recall what you're feeling and thinking at the time, it'll help to put things into perspective for you. I'm going to draw some additional cards here to clarify what's on. So we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Devil card. We have the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, this is a lot. And the Ten of Wands at the bottom of this deck tells me that we are feeling overburdened. And this is why we're not feeling grounded. We feel like things are a mess right now. And this is where that patience and planning needs to come into effect. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so you're trying to manifest something, probably wealth and stability is what I want to say here. But that devil keeps rearing its head. You're not going to do it, so why bother? That thing that tells you you're failing. It's clarified by that Three of Wands, and I like this clarifier, right? So, for guys, please, if you can't see this on Spotify or wherever you're receiving this podcast, head over to my YouTube channel, Delilah's Spiritual Spot, so you can see this depiction, right? So in this depiction here, let me hold it up to the camera. It's a camel, and he's surveying the water. He's surveying the sun. Now, this could be a sunrise or a sunset. It's your perspective. I feel like the sun is rising, right? It's not setting. But he's looking towards it, finding his direction. And I think that this is what you need to work towards. What direction or new direction you need to come to so that you can get to that sun. You can get to that fruitful land. And it's by not listening to whatever devil that is. And getting assistance with that. A lot of times we don't know how to ask for help. Asking for help is not a weakness, guys. It's brave. It's hard, and it takes a tremendous amount of bravery to ask for help. I caution you to go to the right person. Sometimes the right person isn't a family member, isn't your spouse. Sometimes it is a therapist, or it's someone in the field you're trying to acquire your financial or emotional gain from. Be wise in who you choose to counsel you. We have that Three of Swords, so a lot of us are dealing with a lot of heartbreak. We do have the Tower being present, and that Ten of Wands. We are heavily burdened with emotional, mental stress. And part of it is us not knowing what is going to happen next. So our instability comes from not knowing when the other shoe is going to drop. So the Three of Swords is clarified by that Moon card. So the Moon can be deception. It also can mean not knowing what's coming next. And that's the vibe I'm getting. right? None of us can tell what's going to come tomorrow. And if somebody says they can, they're lying. You know, I'm a person, I'm a reader. I get pictures of what may happen, but it's not solid. It's based on, you know, the vibe of the day. I'm reading for you. I'm not reading for anyone else that may have an impact on what it is you're trying to accomplish. And then and as a querent or a person coming to me for a reading, I make sure we understand this is what can happen based on the energy of the day and your energy. So we have the moon card and we're worrying about the unknown. That's the devil, right? For a lot of us. I'm guilty of it too. The King of Swords tells you that you're going to be okay if you get your mind right. If you stay focused, the King of Swords, the King of Air, the King of your mind, tells you to stay the course. Despite this feeling of instability, this tower moment of changes and upheaval, if you stay in the logical as much as possible, you can come through this because you are going through a difficult time. I'm going to clarify what's on the table here. Yeah, so I'm drawing for my Pulp Fiction tarot deck. I love this deck. That's why I'm mentioning it. It's one of my favorites. So the Queen of Pentacles clarifies the devil and the Wheel of Fortune. So many of us are, as I said before, working on our finances. Not only having riches for ourselves, the Queen of Pentacles is also a giver. She shares, right? Because she's empathetic. So, you know, you're not coming from a selfish place. You're coming from a place of wanting to provide stability for not only yourself, but for others. Next, you have the Star card. I love this, love this, love this. This is energy working on your side. We can't stay down forever. That's not the way the world works. Some of us are down and then come up. You're on the come up here with that Star card. Keep pushing forward. Keep speaking into existence. You're going to be okay. You have Judgment as your final card here, and this is amazing. This is a transformative moment for you in the positive. It's a reset. It's a reset in balance. And I love that. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Strength card. Now, this woman here on this particular card, let me hold it up to the camera. She is taming a lion, right? She's not taming it with her physical strength. She's training it with her mind. When you have mental acuity and clarity, you can do whatever it is you want to do, guys. I mean, I love this. And this is your daily vibe. I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.